Mulweni, and welcome back to Fresh Perspective, where we'll be taking another look at life. I know you are here because you see life differently and you don't mind taking another look at it, changing your angle or your perspective, because like me, you believe this gives us new insights. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'll kick off with a little story. So, many years ago, my friend Dian and I were driving from Mossel Bay, where we grew up, to Potchefstroom, where he was studying and I was a youth minister. I think we were about 22 years old, something like that. And I had this 1979 Ford Escort that we lovingly dubbed Booger because of its horrible green color and rust patches all over it. So Booger had no air conditioning, which meant driving the 1,200 kilometers from Mossel Bay to Potch during the day wasn't really an option for us. So what we would do is we would leave at 10 or 11 at night and drive all through the night, only stopping for gas and snacks and things like that. So, yeah, it's a trip we did many, many times. And also we had quite a few breakdowns with Booger as well. But anyway, on this particular night, we somehow decided that it was time for us to buy our first alcohol. Up to that point, we've never had alcohol before and, well, definitely never bought any alcohol. So, I don't know why, but that was the idea we came up with. So at this one gas station, or petrol station, like we call it in South Africa, there was this bottle store. So while I was filling up the car, Dion went to find us something to drink, our first purchase of alcohol. So what he brought back was hooch, orange flavor. It's the worst drink in the world. It was horrible. We didn't even finish it. Right? We threw most of it away because the taste was just terrible. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Maybe you've had it, but it's like Fanta orange, which I don't like anyway, mixed with petrol something. Right, so we threw most of it away. A crazy night, right? It sounds like the plot for Hangover or something. Or the opposite of that. Anyway, so fast forward to today. So today I enjoy wine, whiskey, beer. It's a taste that I acquired over the years. And when we describe something as an acquired taste, it means that a lot of people don't like it when they first try it or experience it, but often start to like it the more they get to know it better. And I believe that you should be an acquired taste. I think it's the difference between being liked and being loved. And maybe this metaphor doesn't completely work for people, but I think it is a perspective worth exploring. I especially like the idea that people can like you more when they get to know you better. But not all people, because you are an acquired taste. Some people won't like you. In fact, some people might dislike you more once they get to know you better. This is a great reality, and it's good to embrace this reality. Some people might dislike you more once they get to know you better. And the people who like you when they get to know you better will end up loving you. They will love you if you allow them to get to know you better. So allowing people to get to know us can be challenging. Why? Well, because allowing others to get to know us means we have to allow ourselves to be seen, to be vulnerable, to be open. And let's be honest, not everything that people will discover when they get to know us will be great. Okay, so let me jump back to whiskey for a while. Okay, so whiskey does not change its taste when we start drinking it, when we have it for the first time. It doesn't decide, okay, this is a new fan and I want this person to like me, so I'll change my taste. I'll adapt to make sure that this person likes me. So I'll taste like Coke or whatever. It doesn't change the taste, and it doesn't taste different the first time you have it than it does today. It's honest and real from the start. It's just who it is. It tastes like whiskey. And either you acquire the taste for whiskey or you don't. There's nothing more to it. And if we show up in our lives and relationships as honest and real as we can, some people will like us. They'll get to know us and they'll love us. Other people might dislike us at the start, but after a while, once they get to know us, start to like us and end up caring for us. And other people will just dislike us and never get to know us better. So my point is, being as honest and real as you can be from the start is the best way to make sure that you are an acquired taste. This does not mean that we shouldn't try to be considerate or polite or anything like that, but to be able to be yourself and let yourself be seen is only possible when we truly accept ourselves. Accept what is amazing about us and accept what is not so great. Or maybe we can say not so great yet, because we believe in growth, right, and personal development. Also, we have to accept that there are some not so great areas that we are not even aware of at the moment. Other people can see it, but we can't. That's blind spots. So some not so great things are visible to other people, but not to ourselves. That's also scary. That thought alone can be a reason to say, no, I'm not going to be honest and real. I'm going to try and pretend and rather try to let people like me. And to not be an acquired taste, but to be, something else, hopefully that people will like. But here's the big thing for me, right? The most common reason we are not honest and real is that we believe that being imperfect is unacceptable. Isn't that strange? I just want to repeat that, right? The most common reason we are not honest and real is that we believe that being imperfect is unacceptable. So we might know that we're not perfect, and no one is, but we deep down can still believe that it's unacceptable. So that causes us not to be honest and real. And you should be the first person to accept your imperfection. And I don't mean accept that you have imperfections. I mean to accept that you are imperfect, that you will never be perfect, and still strive to grow and improve. So this brings us to the topic of self-love, which is something I want to explore more over the next few episodes. And to be honest, it was quite hard to try and narrow today's topic down, because it seems like as soon as I talk about one aspect of this, immediately I felt like I had to explore like 3 or 4 other areas as well. But I felt overwhelmed with all the different angles. Maybe you wouldn't have, but I felt like that. And I want to make sure that I communicate these things as clearly as I can. So until we unpacked self-love and self-acceptance and everything that goes with it some more, I just want you to think about this, right? Think about what it means to be an acquired taste. Think about the people in your life that love you. Chances are they are also the people who acquired a love for you. All right, my friends, I hope that made sense to you. Remember, if you change your perspective, you can transform your life. Thank you for joining me once again. Much love until next time. Bye-bye. Bye.